And action. All right, I'm just giving a brief intro to this video. I'm going to discuss long COVID and why I don't think it's as much of a mystery as we're making it out to be, and I'm just sharing my experience with it. And yeah, I'm just going to talk about the neuroimmune system, which is the nervous system and the immune system, and how they're very intricately connected. In COVID, when COVID becomes chronic and it becomes this form of long COVID, this post-viral syndrome, it's because it's thrown your nervous system and immune system out of whack. And we are made up of trillions of cells, and our cells produce energy, and we have the ability to change our energy. And I'm just going to talk about how we can use this, just what some of, I think, Western medicine is missing with this, and in terms of like Eastern medicine, how they talk about energy and we produce energy, and yeah, just how you can change your lifestyle to help your body repair, and just heal this chronic long COVID syndrome. So yeah, ready? Cut to the video in 3, 2, 1. What's up? I look a little different, huh? If you don't know what I'm talking about and you're new to this channel, go watch my last video and you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, for the obvious, I shaved my head. I was looking like Goldilocks and now I'm not. But yeah, so I am coming to this channel, or I'm coming to the camera today. It's been a little bit since I picked this up. I'm a little rusty. To talk about long COVID, because that's what I've been dealing with for the past year, and I just wanted to discuss recovery, because I'm approaching the end of my recovery. I would say I'm probably 85 to 90% recovered, which is amazing. And yeah, I just want to talk about it because I know other people out there definitely struggling with this, and if I can help in any way, and before I go any farther, I'm not a doctor. I am just sharing my experience of dealing with this long COVID syndrome, and I'm just hoping I can help someone out there from my experience. So if you're dealing with this, go see your doctor, do what they say. So let's get right to the point. I want National Geographic. I've been keeping up with long COVID, obviously, because it's something I've been dealing with, and it's really changed my perspective. It's changed my life in a lot of ways. And National Geographic just posted an article and it says long COVID remains a mystery. And if for those of you who don't know what long COVID is, it's long COVID has a sprawling list of symptoms that includes most prominently fatigue, brain fog, insomnia, changes in smell and taste, shortness of breath, palpitations, dizziness, and memory loss. And yeah, the article, they're talking about how it's a mystery, and I just wanted to cover, because I don't think that long COVID is as much of a mystery as we make it out to be. So I just wanted to touch on what I think people are missing in recovery, and what we're going to talk about in this video is energy. And what I mean by that is Western medicine is incredible. Our technology, our medicine, everything, like, it is, we are the leading research, Western culture is the leading researchers in the world, and we make medical discoveries every day. And I just wanted to add something, though, because I think that we're missing something with long COVID, and that's this Eastern medicine's, like, the role of energy, because energy is a real thing. Like, for example, you can feel other people's energy. You can go into a room and feel if the energy is good or bad, or all those things. Like, energy is a real thing. Our body is made up of trillions of cells, and they can rejuvenate themselves, and we have control over our energy. I know someone else is watching this video that's going through long COVID, and it has been the most life-changing, difficult experience of my life. Like, last summer was 10 out of 10 bad. And it's taken me a full year to get over this, and I'm still recovering. I'm approaching the end, but it's every day have to do things to recover and focus on this. You know, it's been a full-time job literally to get better. And I know people out there looking for answers. Like, for example, this National Geographic article said this one lady's been the doctor like 78 times or something, and I'm not sure if she's doing better. So I don't know. I'm just trying to address what I think people might be missing. And that's this Eastern's philosophy of energy, because we are full of energy and we can change how our energy is like pumping through our body. And so let me just talk about what I think is going on with long COVID, just from my experience. And so in Western culture, we love to talk about everything as like separate, like organs, nervous system, immune system, all those things. But really the body is one, everything's connected, and you can't have the nervous system without the immune system, and vice versa. You can't have an immune system without the nervous system, and they're just, yes, they're intricately connected. They're not really separate, even though we make them out to be like that. So we should call it the neuroimmune system. When you get COVID, which is a novel virus, your immune system jumps on, it sends all the inflammatory cells, and it defeats the virus, but there's also collateral damage. It hurts good cells too, and there's just a lot of inflammation that you need the inflammation to come back down so your body can recover again. And in a lot of chronic diseases, and I don't think long COVID is any different, the inflammation that you want to be acute becomes chronic, and it's probably multi-system. Like your whole body is inflamed. There's inflammation in your brain, in your heart, your lungs, everything, like your whole body, your nerves. Like COVID threw your immune system out of whack because it was a virus that's never experienced, and it took a lot of energy, and it fought like really hard to get rid of it and to save you. And there's this period after of like collateral damage, and because like your nervous system and immune system are connected, so like long COVID like can also affect your nervous system, not just your immune system. And that's why, in my opinion, people are having all these symptoms, because I've had them. So that's what it feels like, is like your body is just not running smoothly, like because your body runs on electricity. It's like a computer, for example, that's like has a wire cut or like a malfunction in the circuit, and it's just not running smoothly. It's like your body has PTSD because this COVID was so traumatic for it, and now after, your body doesn't know like up from down, left from right. It's you know what I mean? It's literally stuck in this traumatic. It literally has post-traumatic stress disorder because the fight against COVID was so hard, or like it's just so new, and it doesn't know, and it just threw your body for a loop. So like your nervous system, your immune system, everything's out of whack. That's why you get like things like I had, like POTS, like you stand up, your heart rate is racing, you get dizzy, all these things, because your body's just not, like your nervous system, it pumps the blood through your body easily. Like it just does it automatically. It works, like you get up and the blood vessels in your legs tighten, and you pump the blood through your body, it goes to your heart, and there's all these things, like, you know what I mean? Everything is like your body's just running smoothly in the background. You don't have to think about it. And long COVID is your neuroimmune system, or your nervous system and your immune system are out of whack, and we have to bring it back. And we have the ability, because we're made up of cells and we have energy, like we can control our energy and heal ourselves and strengthen ourselves again. And it's not going to happen overnight. This is going to take patience and perseverance. You know what I mean? Like last summer, like I started to realize this is going to take me a while to heal from, and this isn't for the long haul. It's not going to be gone in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And it's now been a year, and I'm just about there, but like I'm still working on it. And so I just want to take you through the next couple of days with me and talk about energy and how we can heal our bodies. Another good analogy is like this long COVID, it's like a pendulum. So like, you have this chronic illness, it's like chronic fatigue syndrome. All these things I think are tied together. And this is my first time experiencing a chronic illness, so it just taught me a lot of new things. But I just heard an analogy, it's like this long COVID is like a pendulum. Like when you have the initial infection, and then it turns into this chronic debilitating disease, and in the beginning, it's like a huge pendulum. The symptoms are I was having hundreds of symptoms last summer. and it's like, you know what I mean, the symptoms are all over here like a pendulum, and then slowly over time it'll come to the middle, and like suddenly you'll be like, wow, I don't have that symptom anymore, I don't have this symptom anymore, and only a few will be left, and finally your body will find the middle again. It's like your nervous system and your immune system are just trying to find a new homeostasis after such a traumatic event. And we have the energy, we have to help ourselves do that. And what I mean by that is we can change the energy we're producing through things like exercise, breath work, brain stimulation, meditation, just like all sorts of things, like literally like getting social again and having fun, like forcing your body to have fun even though you feel depressed and anxious, because like, at least for me, I know like I have never experienced depression and anxiety in my life like I did when I had this long COVID over the past year. And that again is because your nervous system and your immune system are connected. Like if your immune system is overactive or underactive, like you're probably going to be depressed or anxious because your nervous system and immune system are connected. So it's like you're depressed because your body is so sick, you're anxious because you're having all of these symptoms, like you're having these palpitations, and they just play into one another. And it just becomes a vicious cycle. And so like, yes, so anyway, what I'm going to do is bring you through a few days, and I'll talk about like why I'm doing each thing to heal my body and control my energy and get myself to like, I'm trying to get myself back to full homeostasis. And yeah, so what I'm going to do right now, all right, so this is the first step of today, is I'm going to go do some cardio in my gym downstairs, just some like easy stuff on the elliptical. And this is why I'm going to do this. I'll touch on this one now. So your nervous system has a parasympathetic and a sympathetic state. The sympathetic is like fight or flight mode, and the parasympathetic is like your rest and digest, feel and relax mode. And after something like long COVID, after such a fight, your body's stuck in overdrive. So that's why like you're having these like palpitations, your heart's racing, all these things is like your body is just like stuck over here, and you need to help bring it back here. And doing cardio or aerobic activity is really good for your parasympathetic nervous system. It'll really help your body like relax and like burn off some of this like adrenaline and all this stuff that you have going on. All right, as you can see, I'm really sweaty. Cardio is done. I just did the elliptical for 30 minutes. And as I said, that is just, we're talking about energy in this video, and aerobic activity is so good for your parasympathetic nervous system and just helping your body to relax. It just gets good energy pumping through your body, and when it's over, your body will come down, and it's like a moving meditation in a way. You just have to, you're breathing in deep the whole time, like you're really just focused on your breathing, and yeah, just moving and breathing. I don't even listen to music too, because sometimes it takes away from your breath. It's so calming to just do aerobic activity and just be with your breath. It's literally a moving meditation. And yeah, like I said, it's just so good for the cells in your body, your mitochondria. It's good for your nervous system to help bring you back down and relax. And yeah, it's just really good to help you get out of that sympathetic state and back into your parasympathetic state, which is where you recover and repair. So if you're going through this long COVID or any chronic health condition, again, you have to start slow. I'm talking if you're at the very beginning of this recovery process, you might need to just get out of bed and go for a 5-minute walk, see if you can even do that. But you have to start building your tolerance back. So what I'm saying is, if you're going through long COVID, physical rehabilitation needs to be your number one medicine. In addition to whatever your doctor is telling you to do, if you are not physically rehabbing yourself, you will never get better because COVID took a toll on you and broke you down, and now you have to build yourself back up. You have no choice. You have to take your life back. So put your boots on, get to work. But yeah, so if you're going through this, just again, start slow, but aerobic activity is one of the just one of my main tips to get yourself to relax, to get good energy back in your body, and to help you just to start the recovery process. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Oh no, rookie pour. Can you believe that rookie pour though? I'm ashamed of myself for that rookie pour. Cheers, boys. So we're talking about energy in this video, and I just wanted to just talk briefly just about, so as you're trying to recover from something and you're starting to apply stress back into your life, for example, like doing a little bit of cardio earlier or weightlifting, as I'm going to show you later this week, you need to make sure that you bring your energy back down to rest and recover. And I just want to talk a little bit about dopamine because, for example, for me, I have had this long COVID and my body's been stuck in this, my nervous system has just been stuck on this overdrive mode, and I want to talk about dopamine because in our society today, we're always doing high dopamine activities. High dopaminergic activities is probably the right word. And dopamine is the reward brain, the reward chemical, and like your motivation. It's how you stay motivated. And dopamine and adrenaline are very closely related in the body. And high dopamine activities are like, video games, TikTok, like YouTube, like TV, anything that's very stimulating is like a high dopaminergic activity. You produce a lot of dopamine, and you need low dopamine activities to improve your life. And low dopamine activities are, for example, reading. Love Harry. I'm on the last one. Unreal. Look at the back. Creepy hands. So low dopamine activities are reading, going for a walk, spending time in nature, meditating, painting, anything that like makes you slow down and relax. And you need those low dopamine activities, especially when you're recovering, because like I said, if you're, for example, you have long COVID, you're most likely like full of anxiety and adrenaline, and you need to start retraining your body to also relax. And like I said in my last video games are good for you. I just bought an Xbox. They're good to retrain your brain, but you don't want to always be doing those high dopamine activities because it's just too much adrenaline and you need to bring yourself down. And so we're talking about energy, so you just have to balance your energy throughout the day, and we have the power to do that, and you just have to like make lifestyle changes to give time for like high dopamine things and then times to recover and slow yourself down. You will thank yourself. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Some Harry and a beer, baby. Let's go. If you haven't read Harry, I haven't finished it yet. I don't know what happens at the end of all these years. I'm on the last one. I can't wait. All right. Well, I'll catch you guys later. I just wanted to just talk a little bit about that. Cheers, boys. Good night. Get a good night rest. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Last thing I wanted to add, just real quick, is we're talking about energy and stuff, but plant medicine is also amazing. I will touch on cannabis later, but hops have an incredible way to soothe your nervous system and calm you down. And as we're talking about this neuroimmune system and how everything's out of whack, obviously you don't want to become an alcoholic, but like having a single like IPA with like a lot of hop content at night can be very beneficial. It's very healing. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it acts on your nervous system and can help you calm down. So yeah, if you're dealing with this long COVID and an overactive nervous system, cheers. Have a beer. But for real, plants are very, very powerful medicine. And we'll touch on that in a later video. But drink your hops, boys. All right, now I'm gonna eat and then read. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. We back. What's up? All right, so we're talking about energy in this video. Today, I'm gonna go get a workout in at the gym. Nothing too crazy, but I just want to talk about. So we've talked a lot about like the parasympathetic nervous system because we're talking about using energy to heal your neuroimmune system. That's been like thrown out of whack because of long COVID. And the first stage, as we talked about, is just like trying to get back into your parasympathetic state, and things that can help with that is aerobic activity, meditation, and just bringing some stillness to your body. But as you get better, this is a fight for your life, like trying to get your health back. Like this is as serious as it gets. So as you progress, if you're someone who's never worked out before, I guess what I'm saying is think about hiring a personal trainer, because you have to build your strength back. Like this long COVID thing is no joke, and it's not going to get better by itself. So I'm going to bring you to the gym and I'm going to do a workout. I'll just show you a little montage of it. But I just want to talk about how you need to build your strength back, like physical rehabilitation and starting to do hard things again is also necessary. And so weightlifting and working out hard, not aerobic activity, we're talking about anaerobic activity, it's really good at strengthening your sympathetic nervous system. So we have the parasympathetic nervous system, which is where you want to be most of the time in your life, in a calm state. But then you also need to strengthen your body and strengthen your stress resilience, and that is by training your sympathetic nervous system to increase your resilience to stress. So you have to start doing that again, because this long COVID has knocked you, your body, for a loop, and you have to build your strength back. You will not get better without it. And I also I'm still recovering. I still have some bad days and days where I need to rest, and I've been doing more, and so some days I guess what I want to say is I still have these bad days, and past day or two I've been a little tired. I've been having more nervous system dysfunction still, so I'm going to go do an easy workout now, but then the next 2 days I'm going to rest. I'm going to do yoga tomorrow and just again bring that healing energy back. But it's also important to start applying stress back. It's all a balancing system, and you got to build. Yes, COVID has wreaked havoc on your body, and you are weak. And so you need to build your strength back. There's no choice. This is as serious as it gets. If you're going through this, it's just you got to take baby steps. But physical rehabilitation is so important. So if you're someone who needs to maybe start taking those baby steps, think about putting your money into a personal trainer. or something like a group fitness class or something, but you have to start slow. That's why I'm saying like maybe a personal trainer would be the best, because you can tell them what you've been going through and that you need to build your strength back slowly. But it's so important to start building your strength back, baby steps. You can get better from this. It's just, yeah, it's going to take a lot of willpower and belief and just, yeah. So yeah, I just want to touch on that. We're continuing through the week. I still have more things I want to touch on. But yeah, so I'm gonna get a workout because like I want my life back. I've decided I'm gonna get my strength back, and starting to work out again has been a huge help. Like, it sends the cells in your body, the trillions of cells that you have, it sends these chemical signals to regenerate, to regrow stronger, like rejuvenate the cells in your body. And it's also, strength training is like, in training the sympathetic nervous system is so good for your brain and like hand and like motor coordination and all those things. Like working out and doing explosive things, it sends, as I've talked about in other videos, it sends brain-derived neurotrophic factors to your brain, which is like fertilizer for your brain cells. And if you have long COVID, I'm going to touch on this too, is there's inflammation in your brain. Like, so your body is sending signals that like you're sick and is looking for things that are wrong, like, and that's why you're having this nervous system dysfunction, is because your brain isn't functioning like optimally. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like you've had like a mild brain injury in some regards, because the inflammation that COVID produced in your body is also in your brain, and there can be collateral damage there where it takes time to repair. And working out and stuff like that is so good for your brain, and so you have to, yes, like just getting moving again and building your strength back is so vital in just healing everything. It'll strengthen your brain, your nervous system, all those things. And if you think recovery is going to look like straight up and down, but in reality, it's more like there's ups and downs, but it's trending upward, you know? Like, you have to like start to strengthen yourself, and after you like push yourself a little bit, you might not feel so good, but your body will bounce back. And it's just, yes, it's this gradual trend upwards with ups and downs as you're getting better. So yeah, anyway, just want to touch on that. And all right, so later guys, I'll catch you at the gym.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, oh, la 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 la.
Let's go. Unreal workout. So I just wanted to touch base and just say it's critical if you're going through this long COVID thing or some other chronic illness to build your strength back. You have to build back your stress resilience. Speaking for me personally, COVID really wreaked havoc on my health. It just made me weak, and I lost all my resilience. And there's no pill that's gonna fix this. That's just the hard truth. It's on you, and you got to build your strength back. We're talking about this neuroimmune system, and strength training is such a great way to strengthen this neuroimmune system and make yourself more resilient to stress. You got to build your body back and fight back for what COVID took from you. I just wanted to say that. I hope you guys are doing good and having a great weekend. It is Sunday evening right now, so I'm gonna go chill and watch the C's, baby. Let's go Celtics. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. All right, so I'm here to talk about meditation. As we've been talking about this neuroimmune system and how to strengthen it and help it heal, finding stillness is so important. As is building your strength back, finding stillness is so important, and there's nothing that teaches you how to be in your parasympathetic state and in a relaxed state than meditation. It's proven by science. It's good for the gray matter in your brain. It's good. It improves your ability to concentrate, improves your ability to handle stress and regulate your emotions. There's all sorts of benefits. Just a couple tips on how to meditate is you should just be breathing in and out really deeply through your nose, very deep and slow, only through your nose. And that is also proven. Nose breathing helps regulate your parasympathetic nervous system. It helps turn that state of your nervous system on, which is your recovery and how you rejuvenate. And people that you want your nervous system to be in a parasympathetic state most of the time. That's how you heal. That is where you find longevity. So as you need to strengthen your sympathetic nervous system, aka working out, increase your stress resilience, you have to learn how to turn on your parasympathetic state. It is yin and yang. And as I said, like working out and doing explosive things is one of the best things for your sympathetic nervous system, and then balancing it out with learning to be still in meditation is huge. So it'll give you an awareness to how your body's like doing, and learning to be calm when you're sick, or like it's same thing with depression and anxiety. Learning to find stillness is how you heal. And so I guess I suggest maybe get an app, but just honestly, you can practice meditation so many ways, and one of those ways is breathing and just finding time during the day. Turn off all your electronics. Do not look at anything. Try to get in like a dark room, no stimulus, or go out in nature and just listen to the birds and whatever, and just really slow nose breathing like that, and just literally just focus on your breath. Try to let any thoughts that come, try to let them go, and just try to find being still, and it will help you heal. It helps your nervous system reorganize itself, because as we've said, this long COVID has thrown your nervous system and immune system out of whack, and you need to help it find homeostasis again. And meditation is one of those ways, because we're talking about energy, and as you produce like that, like you're working out, you're getting moving again and producing that strength energy, you need to also bring back the calm energy. And as we said, it'll just help that pendulum find the middle again, and find your health. And this is meditation is something you can take with you throughout your life to help build resilience to stress and to help you have more awareness of your body and how you're doing. So yes, I suggest try it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Boop. All right, what's up? I just have a few final thoughts on this video and how to use energy to heal your neuroimmune system and to help heal this long COVID syndrome. When you get stuck in a state of chronic illness like long COVID, what's also going on in your body is the receptors in your brain, like the pain receptors, because your brain has a bunch of different regions, and there's only one receptor that exists in all regions, and that's your pain receptors. There's pain receptors in every region of your brain, and they can get like stuck on, especially after something so traumatic happens, and like that was COVID for your body. That's why you're full of anxiety and you might be having these adrenaline rushes. Your brain, the pain receptors are stuck on, and you have to visualize them shrinking and like you healing. So you have to do things. For example, one thing, I just shaved my head, and like it's just a reminder to myself that like it's over, I'm healing. And it's just like that's just one reason that I shaved my head, like one small, but that's just an example. Like you have to visualize yourself healing, and you can do that in so many ways. Meditation, and literally you visualize these pain receptors on and just visualize your body relaxing and it coming back down. And like other ways, like I'm gonna put in some clips after this. I went hiking with my wife, like spending time with your loved ones in nature. And it just, again, we're talking about energy. You bring that healing energy and visualizing your body healing, and you need to do that because what's going on in your brain is it's sending pain signals to your body. Even though your body is not really in pain anymore, it's your brain that thinks that it is. It's like it thinks something is wrong. And you need to use the energy, like good energy, to heal yourself and yeah, just help your body find homeostasis. The other thing, so I guess what I'm saying is when people I feel like sometimes people go to the doctors and they're like, I'm having so much anxiety, or like I'm so depressed, and the doctor's like, it's all just in your head. And like in some sort of way that's true. Like there might be all these pain receptors firing in your brain, and they're on it, and it makes you feel unsafe in your body. It makes you feel depressed and feel anxious and like feel so unsettled. And you like have to rehab your brain, and that's why you have to do so many things, like find stillness, like, and then start working out again, because that's so good for your brain. I bought an Xbox for like brain stimulation. You should pick up a new hobby, which I've never done a weightlifting cycle before, so I'm doing that. So like learning something new and just getting this good energy and like telling your body it's safe and like getting out of your own way is like so important. And what else? Okay, then the last thing I'm going to touch on is your gut microbiome. And you have to eat diverse foods. As you're producing all this good energy in your body again, you need to supply it with the nutrients for it to rejuvenate, for your cells to rejuvenate. You know what I mean? You're made up of a trillion cells, and you need to give it a good diverse supply of nutrients so it can so that it can heal itself. And your stomach is like your second brain, so you have this diverse gut microbiome, which talks to your nervous system, talks to your brain, and you want diverse foods. You have to eat lots of plants, fruits, meats, like salmon, eggs. You have to just eat the rainbow to give it the energy that it needs as you're starting to implement all these things, and just have persistence and patience. And yeah. And that's really about it. I'm gonna wrap it up there. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, please. If you're still here, you've watched a lot, because this is probably the longest vlog / thing I've posted. So, all right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you guys are doing good. Happy summer. It is beautiful out. I'll catch you soon. Yeah. Do it again. Here's me.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Dave. Getting our hike on.
Tell me what you just said about your nervous system and hiking.
It's just really good for your nervous system to hike. The faster I go, the calmer I feel. You know, like, I'm trying to think, why is that? It's because it's good for your parasympathetic nervous system
Yeah.
to just like get the blood pumping and your heart working, and once it's over, it helps you just like calm down and relax. So get a little sweat on. It's good for you. All right, last thing I wanted to add is in this video we're talking about energy. Just how you have to put good energy into your body to heal yourself. And what's better than spending time in nature with your loved ones?
Oh.
It's pretty simple. I know that this is like, I'm not giving you guys any world-breaking advice, but it's just the little things over time and you'll get better.
Yeah.
So just spend time with nature and love on your loved ones. And remember, you're gonna get better, okay? Bye-bye.